pretty good, but it runs pretty rich and it dies every time I put it in gear. I thought it was a distributor, so I installed a new one in the video, but it turns out the issue is a lot bigger than that. You'll see later in the video. We do get it taken care of, but it was a hassle. So it seems to run fine until there he goes. Then it died. All right, so I got the old distributor out. This is what it looks like. I should have really just bought one before I did all of this. But if I pull this cap off, I mean, I doubt that's making good contact. So I've got the new one and we're gonna go ahead and install that one, and I'm really hoping that that's the issue here. New distributor here. It's brand new, looks really good. The old cap also had a bunch of corrosion on all those contact points, so I'm really hoping this does fix the issue, because I'm trying to finally get to drive this truck after like 3-4 months, however long it's been. All right, so I got the new distributor in now. I'm going to, just fell off. Let's see. Try to turn it here. I think that's about where it should be. It's at top dead center. I got everything plugged in. I got my timing light on, or I got my timing light plugged in. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it up, and fingers crossed, I hope this is the issue. Still just hanging out in there? Yeah? Better not be making a mess, man. All right, we'll see what it does. Forgot. I don't know if I plugged it in or not. See the. So before you set your ignition timing, you got to turn on the or disconnect the timing advance there. So now I'll start it up and set the ignition timing. Start it from out here. Not far off. Dial the timing in. So the timing light pretty much flashes, and then I'm able to see a line down there. You can't really see it on camera. I need to turn the distributor to set that to 0 degrees. Okay, so she's idling fine. My timing is almost spot on. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust it a little bit just to make sure the timing's perfect, and then I'm gonna try to put it in gear again and see what happens. So here she is, pulling up to my friend Paul's house here. Paul's the guy who's been helping me throughout this entire build. She runs and drives, but she still needs some adjustments. I'll show you guys what it does. Let's see. Check it out. She doesn't want to idle. She's about ready to die. See that? I'll show you how it idles outside of here. So here we are. Paul from Paul's Automotive has been great. Anytime I needed something, I just give him a call and he helps me right out, so it's been really cool. Alright, I'm going to show you guys what it does when it sits here and idles. So this is what it wants to do. It's going to die. It's pretty much going to just die on me, so.
How's the temperature, Steven? Okay.
So
is that pretty accurate?
No, so here's the thing. I think there might be an air bubble because sometimes it'll like go up, but I've checked it with the heat gun and it hasn't gone too high up.
Yeah, it's all good. I'll burn it.
Okay.
Let's see. So you had a check engine light to key it on.
Yeah.
You did have a check engine.
I did. It just came on. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. Awesome. All right, so I got my truck back from the Diag. I had to take it in because I couldn't figure it out. So it was idling kind of funny. When I threw it in gear, it was like trying to die on me. I had a guy readjust the valves. We thought that it was going to be the valves just being, adjusted too tight or whatever. But that wasn't it. So Paul got it down to his son down at Paul's Automotive, and they checked it out for me. And it turns out that I have, I guess, too big of a cam in it. I called Summit Racing for the cam that's currently in there, and they suggested that I put that in there.
Not a paid sponsorship?
Not a paid sponsorship, yeah, right? So here's the deal. The cam's too big, so I guess they assumed I had a carbureted truck, not a TBI. So I called them back, and I told them what happened, that the cam that's in there is too big. It's not going to work out. And I mean, at least not with some tuning or whatever. Luckily, they sent me a cam that'll fit. So, damn, that was hot. They sent me a cam that'll fit. So yeah, I'm gonna install that today. They got that over to me. Once I called. Thank you to Summit Racing. They literally, once I called them, they sent me the right cam over. So they got that on its way. I just got to return this one when I get it out, but at least I have the other one to install, So Summit was awesome for that. Today we're going to go ahead and install that cam, and I hope we can get it done in one day. We have to remove the water pump, the timing cover, the crank pulley, the whole intake manifold has to come out, valve covers come off, rocker arms, push rods. I already drained the oil. I got to drain the coolant. So it's going to be a lot. We honestly have a lot to do right now. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. And then I'll update you guys. And hopefully it runs perfect after today, honestly, because I'm ready to drive this thing. I mean, I already drove it. It drives good. It won't idle. There's too much, there's too much going on, I guess. The computer doesn't know what to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that cam. Here I'm putting my lifters to soak in some oil. I heard you need to let them soak for at least a few hours before installing them, just so they're lubricated. Just an update. Finally got the timing cover off. Intake manifold is about ready to come off. I just set it to top dead center so I can get ready to install my new cam. Hope she runs after.
She will.
Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and get this camshaft in now. You gotta be really careful. One, lube it up like crazy. I probably exaggerated, but lube it up a lot and then just slowly go in. you want to get a little closer with that, we'll show you. One. And you'll feel when it goes in. Okay, it's another one. Once you get near the end, that's when it starts to get a little harder. There you go. God, man. Such a bitch. No, I guess I shouldn't be cursing. Oh yeah, there it is. Shit. Boom.
Get all the way in.
That is all the way in. Got the intake manifold on, cam in, water pump on. We're gonna go ahead and take a break. Why are we taking a break? I think I need a beer or two, maybe three. Once we get back, we're gonna throw the valve covers on, get the harness on, then I'm gonna get the balancer on, the harmonic balancer, and hopefully we're ready to start it up.
One eternity later.
So now that the stock cam is in, doesn't sound as choppy at all, but it does run great. I've been driving it for a little bit now and no issues. So truck is all finished up and I finally get to start on my next project.